Hey guys, Kunal here, Bulls on Wall Street. Today we're going to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart and something that we never talk about on this channel or really any other channels. How to manage a winning streak. What do you actually do when you turn so red hot that you can't even believe it? So in today's video, what we're going to talk about is how to manage a winning streak, what to do while you're on it, and what are the steps that you can take to prevent the complacency that often leads to a slump. Why I wanted to talk about this today is when I have been going through my own personal data and just anecdotally too over the last 15 years since I've been trading stocks professionally, my biggest, absolute biggest losses always come after a hot streak. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? You're trading good. When you're trading good, life is good. Man, when I'm trading good, I'm a good son. I'm a good brother. I'm a good friend. I'm a good citizen to my community. I'm a great guy at the bar. I'm everybody's best friend and the world's best son, brother, everything. And when the market changes or when my slump starts, you can't find me. Right? I'm not even an alive brother. I'm a dead son, terrible friend, and a degenerate of the community, because you will see me hanging my head low at the local dive bar doing God knows what. And so I've always wanted to stay away from these things because I know what's going to happen. But those things usually happen to me after a hot streak. So let me just give you a scenario, right? This is what often happens to me. Some of you guys might identify with this. And if you haven't, I hope you get to, because it means you got so hot that this is even possible. So you're trading, you're making your, say, $1,000 a day. All of a sudden it's at 2. You're like, hey man, I got to step up. You're feeling yourself, right? Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Next thing you're at 3. Okay, you're doing that for a little bit of while, but now you start getting outlier days, 10, maybe 15. Usually when that happens, what's happening? Well, you're oversizing, you're over-risking, you're getting too aggressive. Often when I was having those big days like that, I was doubling down on losers, and because the market was so hot, they would just start ripping up, and inevitably, I was just getting supported by a hot market. We saw this in COVID times. You could buy a stock at 10, it goes to 8, you double up. It goes to 6, you double up. Next day it's at 15, everybody's a gosh darn genius, right? And that's what happens. These hot markets, when you're starting to make outlier gains, it makes you complacent. It gets you sloppy. You're not about precision anymore. You're not about pinpoint execution. You're just about throwing on more and more risk. But those kind of funny money markets encourage risk. And it actually rewards you a good chunk of the time till it doesn't. And so anytime I've been on these markets and, say I'm making $1,000 a day and I start getting these outlier gains, my standards get low on the type of stocks I trade, the type of entries I get. My standards get low on my morning routines. Like for me, I like to wake up, I go for a walk on the beach down here in Destin. I drink my coffee, I FaceTime my mom. I get like specific things that I like to do. When I'm hot and I get so complacent, this is towards the end, right, of the hot streak. So you're talking about the peak, right? It's like a roller coaster right before you turn. You're going up, 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 steady, 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 turn. And so during that turn, all of a sudden I'm not waking up on time. Right? Now all of a sudden you get to the computer a little bit late. You stop FaceTiming your mom. That's always bad luck, right? You start doing all this stuff, right? Now all of a sudden, you're watching TV in the morning, you're doing this or that, you're waking up late, everything has gone to crap. You've lost that eye of the tiger. But most importantly, during those times, for me personally, my preparation becomes crap. When I wake up late, I can't prepare as long, right? when I'm out at night, the previous night, celebrating my awesomeness, right? And I'm wearing my robe and everybody's chanting my name because I made $10,000. Guess what? You're not doing your journal that night. You're not doing your scans that night. You're not seeing what hot stocks are around and what you missed and what you did right and what you did wrong. No, you're out celebrating. And this is what always gets me, and I've seen it get so many of my students. And so inevitably though, you're going out late and you're waking up late and your preparation stinks, but you're still making money. And so it reinforces this, hey, it's not a big deal. I'm the man. I can do whatever I want. At some point though, the market shifts and all your bad habits come into play. You double down, your losses become double. You chase, the chase spot ends up being the short spot. You buy breakouts, breakouts get faded, and that's the short spot. Everything that you do becomes the opposite because the market has changed. But you don't know it's changed because you haven't been doing your homework. You haven't been looking underneath the hood with your market breadth, with your scans to see how individual stocks are working, with your breadth numbers to actually know that these shifts are happening. Before a market ever shifts, there's subtle signs that happen weeks in advance. So we'll talk about that in another class. So you're getting rewarded. All of a sudden things you're doing don't work. And then not only do you lose when the market shifts, and I've seen this so many times, not only do you lose your profits that you just made, but you lose a lot more. In 2021, 2022, I saw people that had made millions of dollars and lose it all and go looking for jobs during 2022. The market shifts so fast and people's bad habits got rewarded. So when you are winning, this is what I want you to do. Number one, when you're winning and you're starting to get these outsized gains, I want you to withdraw cash every single day. Start reducing your account size. If you were trading 75 grand, take it down to 50. And then every day it's over 50, you take it out. And then that's a standard account size. It could be 25, 10, whatever. But just for experimental purposes. Take it out every single day at 50. You're so hot, you're making money, keep wiring it out, wiring it out, wiring it out. It's not your money till it's in your bank. Because you're going to need to pay taxes on it anyways, but you also need to put a cushion in case things change. So now you reduce your risk in your account size and you've paid yourself. Most people just let their account grow, and they bet bigger and bigger and bigger, and inevitably it just takes one to take it away. The second part is when you are getting hot, beyond just withdrawing every day, start really honing down on your routines that you're doing now. Get an accountability partner. Go on a vacation. Go do something that will recharge you and refresh you. You know, oftentimes, like when you get so hot, you just want to keep it going. I find those are the best times to take a little trip. It could be just a 2-day trip to the Smoky Mountains, or it could be a month trip to the Swiss Alps, whatever is in your means. It's a great time to do it. Most of the time when you're that hot, at the end it's because of luck. The best things always come from luck, right? If you position yourself in the right way, you'll get lucky. And at some times, as the market just keeps pushing, you get luckier and luckier. But it's not going to last forever. So go on a vacation and then double down on your routines. Waking up, preparing, doing all this stuff, it's going to be a huge help. And then you got to pay yourself. But one thing that you always got to do when you're getting this hot too, surround yourself with great people. Your friends, your family, ones that are really, really good influences with you. Experienced traders that are experiencing success. Because you can't get in the mode where you're feeling yourself. You're making a couple $1,000s a day, so what? There's a guy making $20,000 a day, $200,000 a day. But right, we're all the heroes of our own story. So we start to feel ourselves. So surround yourself with really, really good people in your family, and then traders that are more successful than you, so that they can keep you in line altogether, keep you grounded. This is going to be so important. I can't even count how many hundreds of thousands of dollars I've lost after I got real hot and I started feeling myself and I was big boss, big swinging, D canal decide, the brown bread pit, and then the next day, I'm not. I'm just canal the Indian that wears glasses and has no hair, right? You can go from this to this real fast. So always remember, your hot streaks are going to be just important to manage as you're losing streaks. Guys, let me know if any of this helps. If you have any comments or questions, and smash that like button if you like what we're doing. I'm going to keep on this.